Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back on a brand new game. Today is the release of MOTOGP20. Step into the shoes of a professional rider and begin your journey towards the World Championship title. Get ready to confront the MotoGP heroes and to deal with all aspects of the real life of a real racer. Select your debut class by starting straight from MotoGP or climbing up from Moto2 or Moto3. We will definitely be doing that, because I'm not very good at these games, and with the help of a personal manager you will find contracts with official teams or new teams that will be set up as seasons go by, so that's pretty cool. We're going to see some new teams come into this game as well. Contact a team that you're interested in joining, receive a personal contract proposal and sign up with them. Take it to the track during the MotoGP winter tests and help your team address bike development issues, and manage your technical staff and hire a chief engineer and a data analyst who can help you collect data for your bike. Contact the parent company and ask for support to improve your bike by assessing the development tree system. So, a lot of interesting features. Like I said, we're going to be starting out right at the very bottom. This is almost like a rags to riches style series here. We've got a couple of offers on the table from either Mr. White, Mr. Ferrer, Olivia Jones, or Leonardo Oliveira. What is everything the same? No, we've got some different ratings. He's got a couple of 15s. A potential gamble. We are gonna go with you, I'm gonna say. Yeah, so we've only got 10 grand, and that takes us already down to 7.5. So we've got a couple of different offers then. My World Racing Team. We've got KTM GoPro Racing. Comerlin Gresini Racing. I can tell I never heard of any of these because I keep butchering the names. Or Honda Team Asia, or Reale Avanti Arizona. So, fairly respectable annual salaries coming out there for everyone. I'm going to go with KTM GoPro. It appears to be the official KTM. It appears to be official. KTM and GoPro have signed an agreement. KTM GoPro Racing will be next season, and they offered you a contract. We're going to go with them. We've got a 1-year contract for 63,000 credits if we want to try and break out of that early. And some top 10s, race goal of top 15, championship goals of top 10. And we want to be qualifying up towards the front. That is one good looking bike as well. But anyway, let's jump in then to MotoGP20. That's pretty cool. We're getting hyped. We're getting into it. I must admit, I'm quite a big fan of the colour code on this bike. So we're just sat on the main page then. And negotiations in progress. Well, our contract status is currently secure. That's because we haven't been out on the track just yet. Now, I want to change a quick couple of race options. It's going to be 25% races. AI, I'm going to whack up to 70 for now. And we'll see how we go. That might have to go up. That might have to go even lower down. Bike damage I'm going to leave off. Proportionate and tolerant penalties, because I just am not very good at this just yet. That's all good to go though. Let's jump in to the first week of the series. Just advancing through everything at the moment. We haven't got much going on. Can we advance to an actual stuff? Is there anything going on? Payment of salaries. We get 2k for doing nothing. Things you love to see. So all we're doing is just having to skip through stuff at the moment. Not much going on in early January. Can we skip all the way to you? Right, there we go. Ready for the first round of the championship at Losail. We're only going to worry about doing qualifying. We won't worry about doing free practice and warm-up and everything like that. Let's jump into this then. Our very first race on MotoGP20. I'm very, very excited for this as well. I hope you guys are. Maybe, just maybe, you know, we've had a bit of fun on the MotoGP games in the past. Perhaps MotoGP20, you know, with the run-up to F1 2020 as well, will really, really try and get towards the front of MotoGP. But we'll wait and see. If some of you have watched on my Plays channel, we've done some FIM World Supercross and some of the Isle of Man TT. Hasn't gone too well on that, so we'll wait and see as to how this goes.
There are still 4 spots available in the second qualifying session for a chance at pole position.
Here we go then.
The weather here in Losail is living up to its excellent reputation, and the riders will be able to count on great weather for the entire duration of the session.
Things you love to hear there coming in. So we've got Q1 and Q2. Are we which one are we in? We're at the bottom of Q1, so we haven't got much to try and fight for to try and get into Q2 then. We've got a lot of feisty people all around us. So what we're going to do then, let's get out... Oh, riding aids quickly. Just check those. I don't want auto brakes. I want joint brakes though. Off-track help I'm going to leave on. I'm going to leave the trajectory. We're going to run auto gears just in case, and rewind as well. So we're going to leave all that on. Just no automatic brakes. Like I said, I'm a bit of a noob on this game.
The bike is ready and the rider is getting ready to sprint on the track. Let's see if he's looking to record a good time or whether he's just testing out a change of setup.
Can't say I know this track whatsoever, so we'll wait and see as to how this goes. This is why I leave the racing line on these sorts of games. But anyway, getting ready though for the start. Autopilot is about to be deactivated, and it's our first go on MotoGP20. Tucking it into what I think is the final corner. There we go. Get on the power out of the final corner. Rev the car up. 160 kph, 200 kph nearly there as we head down towards turn 1. Hopefully we can get a lap in. That's all I'm aiming for. Obviously we'll have to wait and see as to what our qualifying, what our pace is like relative to the AI. Braking early into 1, cycle down through the gears into 2nd. Rumour has it there's an apex through there. I definitely didn't find it though. Down in through turn 2. That's an invalid lap. Wonderful. I am quickly going to return to the pit lane, because not only have we got an invalidated, I also want to get rid of the traction control. It already feels terrible. Yeah, I feel like the traction control is definitely costing us if it's running that high. Anyway, let's try and go for a lap here at Losail. Down in towards someone, 250 kph. Breaking it down, turning. You got to turn in so early on a bike, which I still, every time I come back to these sorts of games, I've got to get used to again. Just how early you got to turn into the corners there. You've really got to try and open them up as best as possible here through turn 2. Nice and tidily, that's okay. We're running low on fuel though. Hopefully that won't cost us too much. That corner's probably flat out. Anyway, breaking down in through the next corner there. Nice little 90-degree right. Ooh, a double apex there by the looks of it. I've never actually driven this track in a actual car either, so I would. This looks like quite a good fun little track in all honesty. Might try and find this on a set of Corsa or something. Have a bit of fun round here. Anyway, breaking down once again. We're down in the first sector by the looks of it. I always forget MotoGP's got 4 split times as well, rather than 3 of Formula 1. Breaking it down nice and tidy. There we go. Just trying to get into a rhythm though. Settle down, see how we fare. Running very, very low on the fuel. Hopefully that won't come back to haunt us. I don't know how long a lap is around here in all honesty. So we'll wait and see. We've only got 1 litre of fuel left. We've got to be near the end of the lap, I hope. Anyway, that's a nice little double apex. This track, yeah, would be brilliant fun in Formula 1 cars. At least to qualify. Racing might be a bit poor, but that's not what Tilt cares about anyway. That's going to ruin our lap as well. Anyway, let's see what we could have won. Down towards the final corner. I've completely got rid of the traction control now. I just don't think it's worth it. Through the final turn. Yeah, you don't need traction control on a Moto3 bike. At least we've learnt that quite quickly. It's gonna be... What time is it gonna be? Oh, no, don't do that. A 2:11? A 2:11.8. We don't have enough fuel to go for another one, so we'll head back to the pits and see where that would have put us. Well, let me fast forward. That seems to be a bit broken, I'll be honest. Getting a bit loose over the curbs. Oh, we're so low on fuel. Don't know if we're going to be able to make it. Come on, don't let us run out of fuel, game. Oh, no. Oh, my. That's not an invalid lap? Okay. We'll take it. Coming down towards the final couple of corners, then. We seem to be on the money at the moment. through the final turn. People are now down into the 11s. At the final corner. Have we got enough fuel to get to the line? I beg. 0.2. Still 0.2. Yeah, we should be fine. There we go. Down to the line. It's going to be a 2:10.8. Pole by 9/10 of a second so far. Read it and weep, boys. There we go, though. It is pole position by 9... Well, we made it through our group, sorry, I should say. By 9/10 of a second there. So we might... Yeah, we're definitely going to have to up the AI level just a little bit before our first race. But, yeah, we'll wait and see. So I don't know if that has defined our qualifying position or if we got to go out for another run or what. No, we got to go out for another qualifying run. That's okay. Right. So we got a few of us here then. How many are left in Q2? So 4 of us, sorry, from Q1 made it into Q2. Now I get it. It's all starting to make sense. Right. Hopefully, if we can just get one good clean lap in, that should be good enough. We can't change the difficulty halfway through a session. So we'll have to do it before we head into the race. Right. This is going to be a 2:09 lap of Losail. It's going to be beautiful. And you're all going to be in awe of how suddenly I managed to get good at MotoGP. Let's do this thing. We've got good tyres. We got low fuel. I'm in the rhythm. Down towards turn 1 then. Let's see what we can muster up. Breaking down nice and tidy. We've got someone in the way. Get out of the way, man. What are you doing? Blue flags, man. Blue flags. Get on with it. Thank you. He's still trying to keep the nose there. What is he doing? Don't know who that is. A bit wide there. That's okay, though. We're red in the first sector. That's a bit deep through there. Don't ignore that line. Don't look at that line. All over the back of someone as we head through the penultimate corner here. Don't get an invalidation. Just running over those curbs. Not really where you want to be, but we'll take it at the moment. We've got some slipstream as we head through the final corner to finish off our lap. It has been quite a good time. It's felt decent. No real mistakes. We're in the slipstream as someone as well. That should give us a bit of a helping hand. Down towards the start-finish line. It's going to be a 2:09.7. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Things you love to see. We will take that. And that should, hopefully, be good enough. Ooh, don't fall over. To get us through. And hopefully... I've just been completely... Was that the guy that we blocked us? Yes, it was. Yamanaka is a penis. Yeah, we might need to up the AI slightly there. It's pulled by 3.7 seconds. We've achieved our goal, though. I'm sure the team would love it if we were suddenly finding 4 seconds over the driver in the world, but... We'll gloss over that. We'll up it by a bit. Oh, we better be able to up it. Right. This track, honestly, to me on the map, looks like it's Bahrain on steroids. Like, Bahrain just decided they don't like having straights anymore. But yeah, this will be a brilliant track to at least have a go in a Formula 1 car. But anyway, getting ready for our very first race. So I've upped the AI now to 90. So hopefully that's going to be pretty competitive. These first couple of episodes will probably be a bit of a finding it, but let's jump into this. So the team want us to get a top 15 then. I think Yamanaka is starting next to us. We've got Barry Baltus in P3. Anyway, for us though, we just want to jump into this. Have we got enough fuel in the bike? That's the most important thing. We'll lob a bit extra in just in case. 5 laps ahead of us here at Losail. Hopefully we can have a good race. I might have to up it in the near future. But for a debut race, let's just see what we can do. Tyres are a little bit worn. We've got 1 spare set still. So we're going to use those ready for the race. We've managed our tyres well. We've got 6 laps of fuel in the bike. Let's do this thing. Pole position by nearly 4 seconds, but AI now on a much more competitive level. And the riders are ready to compete on an amazing illuminated racetrack. Let's do this. I'm ready. Look at these bikes raring to go. 5 lights are coming on then. It's lights out and away we go. That was all very sudden. But have we got a good getaway? We have got a good getaway though. So that's okay. We'll drop the traction control as we head down in towards turn 1. Right, now I need to find out how good the 90 level AI are, and stop looking behind me. Otherwise we're going to lose a lot of places there. Yamanaka already to our outside, in through turn 2. He might try and hold it there, but not this time round. We hold on for now. Some moves going on. Kenny gets past Onku. See, I'm butchering names. Fernandez get past Rossi in Moto3. What's that about? But according to that, we're leading by nothing. Oh, whoa! Fanati just straight into the side of us there. What was that about, mate? He sent us out wide. We lost a handful of places because of that. Mate, Fanati needs to chill. What's that about? Anyway, coming through at Sector 2, though, we're now in a whole gaggle of cars at the moment here. We're down into P6, 32 bikes ready for this race. We're going to try and look around the outside of a few of them. Come on, get the nose in. There we go. Down into P4, just trying to slot through at the moment. There's so much overtaking going on absolutely everywhere around us as we head in towards the third sector of the lap. Can we find the grip on the outside? Yes, we can. We're back up into P3. As long as we can hold on to a podium, I'd probably take that at the end of the day, but I would love to try and win this race nonetheless. Mazia just braking a little bit early there into that corner, but that's okay. We got Foggia still in the lead of the race. Might be trying to make a bit of a breakaway. No, just getting a little bit loose over the curbing. Oh, I completely misjudged that corner every time. It's the one place where the bike actually seems to just turn in really early. But now we have got someone else trying to look around our outside. Yamanaka's dropped down the order a little bit there. Rossi's dropping like a stone. At the final corner there, we got 4.9 laps worth of fuel, so we definitely made a wise choice. Just putting a little bit extra in the bike. Who is this trying to look down our inside on the run towards turn 1? It is Ant. Don't know their full name. He tries to have another sneak up the inside through turn 1. We've fallen for the bait though. He's gone up the inside. It's Antonelli, who's now up into P3. Oh, come on, have a look around the outside. Find the grip, just not rubbering in. Dropping a couple of places at the moment, but we're making a few mistakes as well. So that's okay. We just don't want to fall into the mid-pack. Otherwise, we could find ourselves struggling there for the rest of the day. Yamanaka still falling down the order, so the top 2 on the grid really haven't had the best start to this race. Lots of swapping going around at the moment. We move ourselves back up into P3, and we've gone straight over. What we'll do, we'll be a bit cheeky. Yeah, that probably wasn't ideal. Yeah, it didn't quite do what I had in mind, but we'll gloss over that. I don't know why that corner we seem to struggle with so much. Right, there we go. Just losing the place that time around. I won't become a continuous rewinding noob on this game, I promise, but just the once. I'm allowed, it's my first race. But yeah, Antonelli though still just in front of us. Top 2, gotta be a bit careful. They're starting to make a bit of a break for it at the front. We're just trying to slot in and get on with our own race at the moment though. Come on, get the nose in. Someone else, oh, that was almost into the back. Was there from Suzuki? Don't know what that was all about, mate. Need to chill out a bit. Come on, let's get back up the inside of Antonelli, though. Focus on that. There we go. Back up into P3. Hopefully, we can start making some inroads on the top 2. We're not actually burning through anywhere near as much fuel as I thought we would be in this. We're doing alright. We've still got 4.3 laps worth, so we've only used like 0.6 of a lap that time round. 10.7, though, is the fastest lap of the day. So we're finding a bit of pace. We're closing back up to Mazia and Foggia. But we're doing alright. Let's just keep it going, keep it smooth, and see if an opportunity opens up. Which is quite easy to find in MotoGP, because obviously these cars are, well, not very wide. Doesn't take a genius to work that out, though. I think we've managed to pick ourselves up a 3/10 time penalty for track extending. Things you love to see, but we've still... Oh, God, where are we going there? Just opening up that corner a bit more for ourselves. But yeah, top 2, we seem to be a lot quicker in the second half of the lap, but struggling a bit throughout the first half. However, if we can get up to them, or even if we just make sure that we stay ahead of Antonelli by enough, we should be okay. Setting another fastest lap there. We made a few mistakes that time round, which has really, really cost us here. We need to try and get in a couple of really nice, tidy laps towards the end. There's still a lot of overtaking going on absolutely everywhere, though. That graphic on the left-hand side really just hasn't stopped at any point in this race. But yeah, the top two, definitely making a break for it at the moment. We need to try and stick with it and see if we can close up even just a little bit. Yamanaka, though, all the way down to 12th place at the moment there. We're 2.5 off the leaders. Let's see if we can close that down. Just under 2 laps to go now of this race, and we're still just pushing at the moment. If we can hang on to our podium, though, I'd probably call that a success. Don't fall off through there again. Almost. Not quite. Our tyres are shot as well, I've noticed. You really do just shred through them. This lap's felt really, really good. Nice and tidy throughout. We've visibly closed down on the leaders again. Might be interesting to see what laps they're putting in if they set another couple of fastest laps, but we'll wait and see. Down towards the finish line, though, it's going to be a 2:09.8 once again there. So that's definitely a new fastest lap of the race. Only 1.5 seconds now off the top two. Not impossible to close up, but we're certainly giving it our all. Down into turn 2. Just clip the curbs on the inside. Can now see they're both visibly so much closer at the moment. Trying to smooth out this corner as well. I feel like I'm losing a lot of time through there. Although we're just trying to keep it nice and tidy. 1.1 now off the leaders. The gap's coming down. That's not going to help us, though. We'll claim we're opening up that corner again just a bit more. Yeah, just struggling just to get me iron still. Now in towards one of the most difficult corners on the track. Just coasting it in a bit. You can see still wobbling around on the exit. We're starting to run a little bit low on fuel. But, yeah, top two now. Definitely within pouncing distance if they make a mistake. Just still trying to get the power down on the exit. The bike's a little bit all over the shop at the moment. Down into this kink. Love that corner there. That is brilliant fun. This track is definitely, you can tell, built for bikes, but would be good fun in a high downforce Formula 1 car. Anyway, just over a sector to go, though. Foggia and Matsai are still right in front of us here. We might have to try and go for a couple of sends if an opportunity opens up. Matsai going a bit slowly. We'll slip up the inside there into P2. We'll make that move work. He can't hold it around the outside. Through the kinks we go. Can we get a bit close to Foggia as well, perhaps? Come on, get the nose in. There we go. This is one corner where the AI are really slow as well. It seems to take quite a weird line through there. Can we capitalise? Haven't been able to particularly well. As long as we can get some slipstream on Foggy, we might be able to win on the road, but I think our 3/10 penalty might cost us here at the end of the day. Through the final corner we go. Back end all over the place as we head out of the final turn there. Foggia is looking set to win this race. We'll duck into the slipstream. Can we potentially get P2 from Massey? Down towards the finish line. It's going to be a 2:09.2 at the end of the day there, and I think that's P2.
While the riders complete their victory lap, let's take a look at the final ranking of the Moto3 race.
So we still got a very good fastest lap at the end of the day, but it is Dennis Foggia that wins the first race of our MotoGP Road to Glory there. Myself in P2, half a second off with our 3/10 penalty. We can take that at the end of the day. Massai in P3, Suzuki in 4th, Antonelli in 5th, ahead of Migno, Lopez, Vietti and McPhee, rounding out the top 9. Further down the order, Alberto Arenas in 10th, Alcoba, Yamanaka all the way down at 12th at the end of the day, ahead of Orbolino and Ogura there. Salak, Fernandez, Rodrigo, Garcia, Toba and Powie round out the top 20 at the end of the day. But we achieved our goal of the top 15. That was what we came here. And a podium in our debut race. We will certainly take that very, very happily at the end of the day there. Just having a look at the start once again. You can just see how many bikes are on the grid. That is quite crazy as well. Just obviously the fact that you get so many bikes in one of these races there. But yeah, anyway, we'll just take a nice photo, have a quick look and everything like that as well. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. Nonetheless, though, if you did enjoy, do make sure you get yourself subscribed for more of the MotoGP 2020 playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you all in the next one.